Ready with me to go to the gym. I'm doing my skincare real quick. I'm going with my sister, but she's rushing me. So, but I wanted to talk about the artist way. I started it, I think maybe 3 days ago. So, okay, first step. So week 1, it's not just a book that you can just read and get through in one sitting. It's weekly, and at the end of each chapter there's like weekly work for you to do, and there's also daily work, and you also have like to go on an artist date. When I do my artist date, I'll definitely post and share that. But so far it's been bringing up a lot of like emotional stuff because you're basically trying to find your creativity. When I started reading it, I was it just was very emotional. Like reading the first chapter, I think I cried a few times. I'm just so happy that I'm doing it. And so every morning you have to get up and write first thing. Actually meditate first, then I do it. In doing the writing, I've realized that my little inner critic is like, you know, one of those annoying little cartoon characters. And so when you're doing the work and you start seeing this little annoying little character, like you can you know, you can sense that like, okay, this is not true, this is coming from like the other side. But so far it's very illuminating. It's made me realize that a lot of us are like hidden artists, and sometimes the things that we tend to lean into, we're actually meant to be doing those things. So say for example, if you're obsessed with books, like the genre of books that you're reading, you could be a writer. Deep down in the depths of your soul, you're an artist, and that's why you're not connecting to anything, because you're not being what you're meant to be. And when I read it, I was like, oh my goodness, you know, all my life I could never understand like why I was just so drawn to different books, and I would just keep reading, and every event that happened in my life, there was just this like one book that would just always pull me through it, and I never understood like why I was so drawn to books and reading. And I admire these artists, these writers so much. I always look up to them, and that's because I'm a writer, you know. And sometimes we're hidden in plain sight. We don't even know that we're artists because of something that happened in the past. And you know, week 1 is bringing up a whole bunch of shit from the past. A lot of the exercises is time traveling, going back in the past, figuring out like who like dimmed that light. And so in doing that too, it brought back some memories of me getting bullied when I was in primary school. And it also leads to forgiveness, because now that you're older, and oh, then I look yeah, so as okay, then I look too bad. Yeah, let me turn on the other light. Oh, not yeah, but as I was saying, it just brought up a lot of the things that like I went through. This is the last step as a child, and sometimes you don't realize that you're still holding on to a lot of the things that you went through. And so doing the work, it brought back how I was bullied, and they always used to call me teacher's pet. But now that I'm older, that's not really a bad thing. And if I was a child, I mean, I would be upset too if a new student come in and you can visibly see that the teachers are treating her different. And so even though the teachers did like me, my classmates didn't take to me because they could see like preference being shown by the teacher. So I kind of understand it from that point of view, but in the moment when all these things are happening to you, you can't really see it. So in doing the artist way, the work, and just like bringing back up these old, it will kind of help you to realize that you are creative. Creativity is a gift, and you're an artist, like a hidden artist, and whatever it is that's hidden is trying to force itself out. And you have to spend time with yourself, which is, you know, why you do the artist date and why you do the morning writing. It's because you're getting to your basically searching back for your creativity, because you have to find it, because it's been suppressed, it's been hidden. And so this too, I'm realizing, causes depression and frustration, because like inside it's like crying out. It's like a child, you know, being neglected, and that's why sometimes you're bored, and that's why you're frustrated, because that your creativity, that inner child is like screaming at you for attention. It's like hidden, it want to come out and play. And I'm just so excited that I am doing this work, and I'm excited to get to know that little child. I mean, I already found a little bit, and she is so petty. And this thing that I found out about my creativity so far is like how I am. I just want to do things and get the results like right away, but you know, life don't really work like that. But you know, that's some of the stuff that I've uncovered this far in week 1. So I'm not finished with week 1 yet, it's wrapping up soon, but you know, I'll definitely share more when I do the artist date next year. But I'm headed to the gym right now. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely follow for more. Bye.